Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading for the end of March. Let's see what is coming in. Pisces, we came out of your sign and into Aries and into spring. So it's all about the new and what direction we are heading here at the end of this month. Let's see what's happening for Pisces. Let's see the messages. If you're not a subscriber, tap that button and hit the bell, for I do upload weekly. Okay, well, this card has just been coming out so crazy. I mean, for just about this one and Show the World the Real You is coming out really again and again and again. So we have Work Through Your Fears, new moon in Scorpio, so that would be the Death card. So what is that? This is transforming. Where are you in fear right now? Where's the illusion? You know, what is it that you're not facing? Are you stuck in your fears? Have you become that story? Have you become your fears? It is asking you to transform those energies, because when you get to really dive in deep to the illusion or to the way that you used to look at things, then you can change that. But that's the death. It's the death of the ego. It's what is holding you back. So if there's fears that are holding you back, it is asking you to really recognize that so you can transmute the energy of the Scorpio. Like I said, the Death card. The Death card looks at the past. It really goes within the shadow and learns that, you know what, I want to come out of these energies. And once it recognizes that, then that's when it goes to the card of Temperance. It brings balance and harmony back to its life. And then we have, what do you need to release? Yes, again, what you need to release. Or any fears that you could be, any thoughts that you're having, anything that's within the shadow, any old belief systems, anything that is holding you back with really stepping forward here. So the things, only you know the things you need to release. Is it the story that you tell yourself? Is it your belief systems? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Whatever these things are for you, you know, do you have a fear of leaving a relationship? Do you have a fear of stepping into a new role in your life? Do you have a fear? What are these fears? Really look at that. And then we have communication is key. So this is the way you communicate to yourself. You're communicating with another. You're communicating to the universe. So how you communicate. Are your words fear-based? Are your words needing? Are your words in the past? Are your words in regards to your old paradigm, in the old way that you have shown up for yourself, in your old belief systems, in how you communicate? What words are you using to communicate? Are your words, when you communicate, based on fear, based on lack? What is it that you are saying? So really recognizing the way you communicate is really key, because the universe is always listening. And also, if we communicate from a place of lack, need, or fear, then, you know, you may want to look at that. What words are you saying? How are you communicating your needs, desires, and wants to another, to yourself, to the universe? So really, communication is key when it comes to that. We do have some cards that fell out here, so let's see what these two cards are. And I don't know if this card wants to come out too. Eight of Air, yeah, okay. So we have, look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. We have Page of Air. This is the card of communication. So some of you may not have, some of you could have blocked somebody. Some of you are now communicating. Some of you are waiting to receive a message. Again, the card of communication. So Page of Air is exactly how we communicate, how you're communicating to another. So if this is in regards to a relationship, some of you could be waiting on a call from somebody. If this is not in regards to a relationship, then it's telling me, how is it that you're communicating within the universe? Because if you really look at the card, it's an angel that is looking up. It's always listening. You're being guided here, and it's saying for you to really trust it. Trust the great wisdom of the universe. Trust the way you communicate with the universe. And sometimes when we just don't know, this is in regards to the way that you explore the way you're thinking. So what is it that you are thinking? What is it that you are saying? How are you communicating? Again, very much in regards to communication. We have the card of Judgment, the Call. The Call is a liberation of the old self. It's a card of forgiveness. And this is a card where we're answering the call to our own soul truth, to our own purpose. We have all these beautiful angels here, as you're seeing. They're all listening, and they all want to see you expanding yourself, really waking up to the truth of who you are and to the words that you use. And if you're running based on old program, if you're running based on old judgments in regards to yourself here with the card of the call. The card of the call is a revelation. It's an awakening to life, to the self. It's that rite of passage. It is asking you to really recognize your true calling. This is when you get to see life in a different way, when you're spiritually awakening and seeing it for like the first time, right? And it's that new birth of the self, the new story. So you want to tell yourself a new story in regards to yourself. Again, a death of the old way. So the universe is asking you to communicate, and how you communicate with others, really freeing yourself, liberating yourself, coming out of judgment, reconciling with the past, reconciling with others. And then we have the Eight of Air, being very much trapped in the mind. This Eight of Air is when we're so trapped in the mind. But if you just realize they're like feathers, you can release them. You don't have to hang on so tight to self-sabotaging thoughts, to self-sabotaging belief systems, because the only person who can release the things from the mind is you. Nobody can do it for you. You may think, oh, somebody tells me ... then I'll feel better about myself and then I'll feel good. Nope, that's a Band-Aid. Because whatever thoughts you're having about yourself, it is time for you to liberate yourself and to really look at the way you communicate. You communicate with others. Do you hold others in the trapment of your mind? You know, that's another message here. So it's really asking you to liberate yourself and to come from this other place of freedom. Queen of Fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You don't have to be, but if you are, the Queen of Fire is Aries, Leo, Sag, and this is saying she's a visionary. What do you vision for yourself? So are you waiting to communicate with someone that is on the other side? Somebody you are seeing as very independent, bold, someone who's very action-oriented. And this is in regards to you really recognizing your own self and that fire that is within you. Really speaking with the universe. What direction do you want to go? What bold action are you taking when it comes to you? This is the card of that beautiful visionary. She's very creative and intuitive, and she takes the driver's seat of her thoughts. The next card out is the Moon. Your own card comes out with the call. So we have here answering the call and really liberating yourself from your own fears, from your own shadow, from the illusions of your own thoughts. Again, this is in regards to breaking yourself free. When you break yourself free of the illusions of the mind, when you break yourself free of the way you see yourself, when you're breaking yourself free from any self-deception, any self-doubt. When these cards come out here, I'm going to put it in a way that you can see them. This is when you can really look at the thoughts that you have, your own emotions, and also these are hidden secrets that you may have that you haven't really wrote down, that you haven't talked about, things that are deep rooted. So when you're really looking at the phase of the Moon here, you can really see how you feel. So maybe you're being really affected by your own feelings in the things that you're not expecting. So there's some things here that you feel that are deep rooted within yourself. So it's time for you to look at your shadow. It's time for you to become really aware. It's time for you to understand your own abilities, that intuitive that is within you. And the Moon says that it's not going to show you everything. Some things are meant to be hidden. There's some, it comes out at the time it's to come out. And right now you're being asked to awaken, to liberate yourself, to see things from a higher perspective, to come out of judgment. Where are you holding things? What is again, the card of fears here. And that's what the card is saying. Work through these fears, work through them so you can liberate yourself from the trapment of your own mind. And then we have the card of love, which this number 6 in the tarot is the card of the Lover. So this definitely can be in regards to a relationship. The card of the Love here, there's a lot of fear, entrapment, the thoughts that you tell yourself in regards to the Lovers. And this could also be a card of decision, but this is taming the lion within. With the Lovers card, it's two people looking at each other, the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine. Some call it the twin flame card, but that twin flame or that other person is you. With the twin flame journey, it's one soul, two bodies. It's the masculine and the feminine. It is the other version of you that's showing up. So is there somebody in your life that is showing up to show you your own entrapment, your own fears, your own self-sabotaging behavior and beliefs. So this is making a choice. Do you stay in these beliefs? Do you stay in these old isolation? Do you stay in the entrapment of your mind? Or will you free yourself? Will you tame the lion that's within you and bring love into the situation? Very powerful reading here. And I just wanted, wow, look, I wanted one more card, and here it is, High Priestess. One more time. This is your card. And the High Priestess shows up and says, hey, one more time it's saying, here it is. This is in regards to the light, in regards to the dark. This is how you see yourself. Again, using your intuition, based on knowledge, based on awakening to who you truly are, your spirit, having this human body. And it's saying it's time for you to bring heaven onto earth and to really trust in your own ability, to trust in the mystery of life here with the moon. So some of you can be having fears and trap in regards to future, and future trapping yourself in the illusion that, you know, that it takes that counterpart, but that counterpart is you. So when you reconcile with yourself, when you liberate yourself, then you can really trust in the mystery of life. Then you can really understand that life and its higher wisdom has mystery, and she's the secret keeper. And you know what? The High Priestess, she knows when to bring the truth out, but that truth is within you. It's not outside of you, Pisces. It is you. It is your own card that comes and says, hey, trust in the universe that reveals the truth to you when it's trying to, or if somebody's lying to you, it reveals it to you. It's trusting your own intuition, trusting your own psychic abilities. So it's really about you shifting. It's shifting from the mindset, shifting from the duality. It's making a choice to really tap in and to understand how you communicate. What words do you use? What is it you're using with another, whether this is in regards to a fire sign, whether it's in regards to a Gemini, whether it's in regards to another Pisces, whoever, whatever this is, whether this is the relationship between you and you, whatever that this is, it's time for you to take action and to liberate yourself and to really step into a higher wisdom of who you are by diving deep into the shadow of yourself and making that decision to freeing yourself from the entrapment of your mind. That was a mouthful. All right, let's give you, okay, this card wants to come out. And look, at the bottom it says speak with love. Absolutely. And we have the card of love, because love is all there is, and it's asking you to speak with love here. And we have be courageous, and I have take bite-sized steps. Yeah, this is in, you know, when we're starting something new, when we're shifting the way we're thinking, when we're really stepping into things in a new way, it's one step at a time. It's just being very present, you know. Be present. Take one step to shift your mind today. Take one step to shift the way you show up for yourself. Take the courage, like I said, with the lion is all about, you know, being courageous. This is in regards to taking steps towards you. This is in regards to you shifting the way you speak to others, the way you speak to yourself. You know, is it harsh? Is it rash? And really take bite-sized steps into really connecting to your higher self so you can align yourself with the spirit of love. Love is who we are. But first you must go through your fears and transform these energies, and then communicate from a place of love and compassion. Until next time, sending you much love and much light. Namaste.